Her kitchen is where the magic is made.
Hello there, welcome to my channel or welcome back. I'm Holly, your friendly neighborhood carnivore, and I'm so excited you could join me in my kitchen today. I've got a super quick, super easy, only 3 ingredients. Technically, maybe we could call it a 2-ingredient recipe here. What we're going to be doing today is cooking some eggs in chicken broth, and then we're going to use some egg yolks to thicken that broth back up, turn it into a delicious sauce to pour over your poached eggs. So this is going to be super quick. I'm excited to share this with you guys. Honestly, I made it the other day and I didn't think anybody would be interested. So I have to give a shout out to Matt over on X who said, hey Holly, I need some more information. Let's find out about these eggs, preferably in a video. You guys, go check him out on X. He is a great friend to have around. He's always there joining in on the fun. So here you go, Matt. This one is for you. I'm starting off with about 1.5 cups of chicken broth simmering in my skillet with the lid on. I'm giving it a quick taste here. I'm using homemade broth, so it's already seasoned. I don't want to add any more salt to it because it's going to cook down and it will taste even saltier later. Time to gently crack in a couple of eggs. And put the lid back on top and set a timer for 2 minutes. I know that this is not a traditional way to poach eggs, but this is what we're doing today. Once the time is up, you can gently move them off the bottom of the skillet. Sometimes they will stick just a little bit. And then transport them into a bowl. You don't have to get all the little bits of egg white out of your broth that are floating around, but because this broth is going to become my sauce, I am going to go ahead and get the bigger pieces out because I want the sauce to be smooth. I'm just letting my broth simmer on low while I'm getting my egg yolks ready. And once again, my egg white jar makes another appearance. I'm going to only be using the yolks for the sauce. So we've got some egg whites we will be returning to the refrigerator for another recipe later. So do you ever have those moments in life where you realize you should have known something was coming? Well, the moment the first egg had issues and I had to use my hand to separate the yolk from the whites, I should have known we were in for some trouble. Because here I go cracking my second egg open trying to separate it, and I dropped the whole yolk in the jar of egg whites. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're diving in after it. I'm gonna let this broth continue to simmer down just a little bit while I'm cleaning up my egg white mess. And now I'm remembering why this is a 3-ingredient recipe and not a 2-ingredient recipe, because we have to add a little bit of fat to our broth. I'm using a tablespoon of ghee. You could also use butter or bacon grease or tallow. It's completely up to you. As the ghee melts, I am stirring it into my broth. And then I'm getting my egg yolks ready. I'm going to go ahead and pop these yolks and stir them up just a little bit. And then I am going to add a small amount of this hot broth as I whisk the yolks, and that is going to temper my eggs so I'm not going to have scrambled eggs in the skillet. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time with just a little bit more broth. And now we are going to add our egg yolk mixture into our broth in the skillet. This is a great time to turn off the burner and remove it from the heat. Whisk, whisk, whisk this together. If your skillet is a little bit too hot and you start to notice your eggs scrambling, just get it off the heat and whisk, whisk, whisk. You can get it back down to a creamy texture. I'm going to keep whisking as this thickens up. And then I'm going to give it a taste test. And this is perfect. It has got the perfect amount of salt now that the broth has simmered down and we have added in our egg yolks. This is beautiful and creamy. Lastly, serve it over your eggs and enjoy. Before we get into that taste test, please give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. This really helps me. I'm trying to reach as many people as I can with my dairy-free recipes, and this is one simple, very easy, inexpensive, completely free way that you can support me to help me get these videos out to more people. So here we have it, our final product. I've just got 2 eggs and I've got my sauce here, but honestly, it's because I was trying to reserve some sauce to see how it is on scrambled eggs because I'm thinking that's going to be absolutely amazing too. So here's a bit of a close-up. You can see the beautiful creamy sauce that we have for these eggs. And of course, I'm going to make a mess trying to show you guys. We've got these beautiful poached eggs. And I know you might be looking at it and thinking that's not poached the way you did that, but I'm calling it a poached egg. It was the best way I could do it in a skillet. So I'm going to take a bite. I'm going to get these little edges first that don't have the yolk in it just because I think the egg whites are my least favorite part. So I'm going to go in for the first bite with just the egg whites with this sauce and let you know what I think first. This is really good. That sauce is so nice and savory. See if I can get you guys a viewpoint as I cut into this. See that beautiful runny yolk there. Might should have grabbed a bigger spoon for this. All right, here we go with the big bite with the yolk in it. This is so good. I know it's eggs, and I know this has nothing to do with pasta, but the way my brain gets excited about this when I eat it, it's telling me that these eggs are like a ravioli kind of situation. And that sauce, there's nothing dairy to it. There's absolutely nothing dairy about it. but it's super creamy and delicious the way like an Alfredo would be. And then that rich flavor with that broth that we let cook down and kind of concentrate a little bit before we added the yolk. Oh man, these are delicious. Eggs are so incredibly versatile. And I hope this recipe will open up your creativity, get you in the kitchen and trying things like this too. This is just one more way that you can fix eggs that you can add to your long list. If you're curious to see what I eat every day on a carnivore diet, you can follow me over on X or on Instagram. Maybe you're interested in giving me some inspiration for future videos the way Matt is chiming in and saying, hey, I need a video for this. So definitely follow me over on X or on Instagram. Say hi while you're over there. Maybe you're just curious and want to poke around and just see what I'm eating every day as a carnivore, which is great. People are curious and I am happy to share. While we're on the topic of giving me recommendations and saying hi, I would love it if you would say hi in the comment section. If you have recommendations for things that you're wanting to see me make, let me know. And like I said, over on X or on Instagram, you'll see what I'm eating every day. And maybe you're curious about something I'm already eating and I just haven't quite shared it with you guys yet and haven't realized I haven't shared it with you guys. Anyways, it's time for you to get in your own kitchen and make yourself a delicious batch of eggs. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Until then, bye.
She's the friendly neighborhood carnivore with a talent for cooking up a meaty uproar. From juicy steaks to sizzling ribs galore, she'll have you coming back for more. Fellas, smash that like button. She's the carnivore cooking queen. On your screen, bringing the meaty scene. Come on over and join the team for a culinary dream.